Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone out of New York. And salutations to the Akim, the hopeful elect, spreading his gospel and sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. This is a response video to one of the lieutenants in the camp, the brother Ariala, and also the brother Aviala. You know, they put together a lesson that was about being a representative of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I was going to touch on that today and do a response video. I got a few scriptures right here that I'm going to get into because representing the Lord, I mean, it's a serious task, and it's a task you have to be chosen for. Like, I think that was Yahweh Shai who said it in the gospel that he said the Most High could out of these stones raise rocks. You know, out of these rocks, paraphrasing, he said, out of these rocks I could have raised children for Abraham. I think I'm paraphrasing the scripture, but I know he was talking to the Pharisees when he had said that. But I'm gonna get straight into it. This is to prove the point. This is John, the book of St. John 15, starting at verse 15. All right. Henceforth I call you not servants, for a servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. Hey, and that goes also into something else we were talking about. Somebody must have all the truth, or somebody must have 100% truth. Yahweh Shai said, all things that I have received of my Father, I have given to you. And he was talking to his disciples when he said these things. But this is the point we're going to stress about today. Verse 16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. That's why I said he wants you to bring forth fruit, you know. He wants you to work these righteous works. He wants you to go out into the highways and the byways and gather the elect. That's the job. But he had chose certain men to do that. He had chose certain men to teach that. So that's our job, being representatives of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Okay? He said, these things I command you, and this is how we go about doing it. He gave us the position. He told, if you are hopefully an elect, he gave you the position. I mean, and he explained how to do it, and he explained what had happened with it right here in this passage I'm about to read. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Why did Yahweh Shai say that? He said that simply because being a representative of the man of the Lord is going to be some sacrifices, man. You're going to lose family members. You're going to lose. Hey, like my first 3 years, I was saying the truth, man. I probably had about 4 people in my family, maybe phone number, maybe not even 4. I wouldn't say 4. And this was for like 3 years straight, man, because, hey, they didn't want to deal with me. Shit, I didn't want to deal with them. You know, the scriptures say that the righteous is an abomination to the wicked. No, the just is an abomination to the unjust, and the unjust is an abomination to the just. So when you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and rehearse to the best of your ability, rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to have that diversity. That's why the Lord Yahweh Shai said right here, if they hated you, Salakia, if they hated me, you know, they're going to hate you. And this is why, because why? Because they're filthy. They're filthy. They're wicked. They're not representing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They represent the black community. They represent Satan. They represent family traditions, shit like that. That's what they're into. But in this, like the Apostle Gabar stresses, this thing of ours, you know, it's a certain way that we have to carry ourselves, and there's certain things that this is a certain job we have to do, man. Okay? If the world hates you, verse 18, if the world hated you, it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. See that, and that's how you become a representative of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, by being chose, man. That's why you see guys, they fall on, they fall out. I done seen plenty of guys fall out the truth, man. Plenty. And Lord willing, I don't. But, I can imagine the guys that the elders and the apostles, seen fall out. But ultimately, it's because they wasn't representatives of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They wasn't chosen to do it. So they didn't conduct themselves in that way. And, they had something that they was probably holding on to. It's like, oh man, it's like how he explained it in the Gospels: the seed that fell on the good ground, and the seeds that fell on the bad ground. But you can look that up. If the world hates you, know it hated me before it hated you. Ye were of the world. If ye were of the world will love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours. And a lot of these men, and that's what the brother Ariella was stressing in his first video, and a lot of these men, like you got camps, these men-pleasing camps, these wholesome camps, like you got ISU, I ain't even gonna name them niggas, but you got IUIC like that. They got the family gathering. Here in Chicago, you got this brother Bowie down at the Israelite God, and they got the women in there. They singing. When I first came across this knowledge, or I first came into the truth, man, I was going down there, man, and I just go down there from time to time, check it out, and I'm like, this is what the Israelites about, before I stumbled across the elders, and it was just like a regular church. Who knew they was Israelites? But that was household pleasing, like a lot of guys with the Sabbath thing, They stress that they know it's possible for them to be at work on sundown Saturday to sundown Friday to sundown Saturday every week. They know it's possible that they can get that out their schedule, so they feel like they really keeping the Sabbath. No, man, we in fucking captivity, man. We in captivity, man. This truth though, it's real rated R. So they go to camps like that because they believe they keeping the Sabbath. It's suitable for their family. Things of that sort, man. And everybody can do it. Hey, man, if everybody could do this, it wouldn't be the truth. It wouldn't be the truth. It wouldn't be sanctified. It wouldn't be separate. It wouldn't be holy. All right. So this is verse. Hey, the truth is rated R, man. The truth is graphic as hell, man. A woman can't teach this truth, man. A feminine ass male can't teach this truth, man. A docile ass male, a confused coon can't teach this truth, man. You have to be chosen representative of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to go out the highways and the byways, day in and day out, week in and week out, to teach this truth, man. And gird up your loins, man. You have to be a real man to teach this truth, man. And only chosen elect men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to stay in it and endure this hell right along with it. All right, this is John 15 and 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me, because they don't know the Most High. See, they do all them baby revelries, really. Them damn parties and them rap videos and so forth and whatnot, and they wear the beautiful garments. Really, because they don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashim and Yahweh Shai. It might be a gimmick or it might be a trend. You know, some people are wicked as to play it as a joke. But either way you have it, man, like the brother Yuana, one of the brothers in this camp, always say, really, it's just the Lord that got your ass in the trick bag. You know, you think that's right, man. And that's why the Lord has said he sent upon them a strong delusion that they shall believe a lie. But ultimately it's because they do not believe in Yahweh, the Father. They don't believe in the Lord Yahweh Shai. That's why they mock his prophets. All right. Verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had no sin. Salakia, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. But now they have no cloak for their sin. They have no excuse. They have no covering. They have nothing, man. They're going to be found naked because, Yahweh Shai said it in the gospel as well. He said, I piped for them and they did not dance. What was he doing? How was he doing that? By sending the prophets to the highways and the byways. All right. If I had not done, verse 23, he that hated me hated my Father also. And that's plain. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not sinned. But now have they both seen and have hated both me and my Father. So they seen the Lord Yahweh Shai. They seen his prophets. And so now it's no other excuse. It's just really, you hate the Most High's Father if you ain't out here representing him, you know, in sincerity and truth. This next scripture I got is Ezekiel 33. I'm going to go to, first I'm going to bounce. I'm going to bounce because he said in Ezekiel a couple times, you know, couple times. Let me hold this. All right. This is Ezekiel 3 in verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So he said, give them warning, man. A lot, like you got these false prophets, these preachers in these Christian churches, they won't tell nobody they're a faggot because of their 501c3 charter. You know, they can't say the name of the Lord. Like, that's why Nate and them not saying the name of the Lord. Hey, but the scriptures say, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So if you teaching your congregation the name of the Lord is Jesus Christ, man, you're not a hey man, Yahweh Ba'ashim and Yahweh Shai didn't authorize you to teach this truth. And you just a nigga that we read about that don't even really believe in the Most High and or think this is a gimmick. In the book of John, the 15th chapter. You wasn't sent. But shit. Right, Ezekiel 33. I'm gonna read 33, I'm gonna read down. Alright. Again the word of Yahweh came unto me and said, he said the word of Yahweh came to him and said, so the Most High revealed to him that he was a representative. Just like Yahweh Shai explained in John the 15th chapter. Again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak unto the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, and the sword is coming upon the land very soon. Son of man, speak unto the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon the land, and the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman. When he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's what we out there doing, according to Isaiah the 58th chapter in the first verse. We blowing the trumpet. You know, when we going out there and teaching in the highways and byways, when we making this video, when we just run across a guy who might have a little sense, we tell him, hey man, you know, you an Israelite, man. Oh yeah, I'm an Israelite, yeah, brother. smoking a cigarette or some shit. Yeah, I'll come down to the camp. You come down to the camp next week. And you never see that nigga again. But we blew the trumpet. Sometimes you may. But we blew the trumpet. Then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take it not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So if you tell him, you know, he said, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. Why? Because you told him. You was out there being a representative. Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. He that come into the truth, stop eating pork. You know what I'm saying? Stop committing adultery. You know, gird up your loins, go out there and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the best of your ability. You know. But if the watchman see the sword coming and blow not the trumpet, this go out for them brothers in them false camps, man, who teaching half of the truth, which is all half of the truth is a whole lie. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take away and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his blood, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So if you don't teach these people the full 100% unadulterated truth, the Most High is going to require that blood at your hand. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, because the truth is only for Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou doest speak to warn the wicked from his way, that the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require. If thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way, that the man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at your hand. Nevertheless, if thou turn the wicked from his, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, his blood, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Because we working out our own salvation, pursuant to, I think that's Philippians 2 and 12. We working out our own salvation and fear and trembling by warning them. But if we don't warn them, the Most High is going to require that blood at our hands. So if you pump faking in the truth, man, just fucking leave, man. Just fucking leave. Because, hey, this is serious business, man. And the Lord got sore judgments, man, you know, for guys like that, man, who really don't believe in this thing or think it's like a gimmick or some shit or a fashion trend. No, this is the salvation. You know, this is, hey, man, you working the greatest job in the world. The greatest job in the world. Get asked. I'm going to end it with this one. This is one of my favorite scriptures. And this is a constant reminder I remind myself and the brothers, you know. This is Acts 20 and 28. Take heed, therefore, unto thyself and to yourselves, being a representative, you know, and to all the flock, the brotherhood, over which the Holy Ghost have made you overseers to feed the church of Yahweh, which he hath purchased with his own blood. And that's what, and that's talking about when Yahweh Shai died for Israel. Case in point, the elect of Israel in this time, because those are the only ones that's going to be delivered. The 1/3 of Israel, the 144,000 men, and the 1/3. But overall, all Israel. So hopefully with that, you brothers was edified. And I want to say all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there pushing this truth day in, day out. You know, not holding back the sword, man. Or you know, being a man pleaser. And Shalom.